That Thursday morning, my sister's text ended 15 years of family peace. I quit my job. You'll take care of us while I figure things out. No greeting. No explanation. Just entitlement. I stared at the message. And for the first time in my life, I typed back 4 words that changed everything. That's not on me. I didn't know it yet, but that one text would cost me my family and give me back my freedom. Hey, I'm Sarah Miller, 33, operations manager in Seattle, born fixer, professional people pleaser. If there was ever a family award for most responsible, my name would be carved on it in gold. From the outside, we looked perfect. Mom's Sunday roasts, football humming in the background, family photos on the wall. But behind those smiles was a mountain of unpaid bills, and I was the one paying them. My parents loved to say, family sticks together. What they really meant was, Sarah sticks to everyone's mess. When my sister Megan dropped out of college, I covered her tuition debt so it wouldn't hurt her credit. When Dad's truck broke down, I paid the repairs, twice. When Mom wanted new living room furniture, she said, "It'll make the house more welcoming for you, honey." And somehow my card paid for that too. At first it made me proud. I thought being dependable meant being loved. But love shouldn't feel like a receipt that never stops printing. Every Sunday dinner was the same scene. Mom passing the bread, smiling sweetly. Dad sipping his beer. Megan arriving late with designer sunglasses and some new business idea. She'd drop lines like, "I just need a little support while I figure out my next move." And Mom would nod, all sympathetic, "Of course, sweetheart. You just need a little time." Then she'd turn to me and say, "Sarah, you understand. Your sister just needs a soft place to land." Yeah, me. I was the soft place, and the landing pad, and the damn cushion. My boyfriend Jake saw it before I did. One night after dinner, he looked at me across the table and said, "You know, they don't love you because you fix everything, right? They love you because it's convenient." I laughed it off, but it hit me hard. He wasn't being cruel. He was being honest. I'd spent years mistaking being needed for being valued, and by the time I realized it, I was drowning in their needs and couldn't even tell where mine went. Then came that text. Megan quits her job. Mom backs her up 10 minutes later with her own message. "If you're not helping your sister, don't bother showing up for Thanksgiving." 15 years of loyalty reduced to an ultimatum, and that's when I saw the email on my laptop. A work contract from a Boston-based tech company I'd been too scared to accept. Housing included, better pay, real growth. I stared at it for a long time. Then I clicked sign contract. And for the first time in my adult life, I chose myself. The next morning, my phone looked like a battlefield. Missed calls, guilt-filled texts, group chats blowing up. Family meeting tonight. Don't make this harder than it already is. We just need to talk. But I knew what talk meant. It meant convince Sarah to save us again. Instead, I opened my notes app and started what I called the exit plan. Remove my name from the family phone plan. Cancel the utilities under my name. Unlink Megan's car insurance. Close the shared credit line. Dad opened for emergencies. Each tap felt like breathing for the first time. At 7 p.m. sharp, my phone buzzed. FaceTime call. Mom, Dad, Megan. I shouldn't have answered, but part of me still wanted closure. I accepted the call. Mom's voice was sugar-coated and sharp all at once. "Sweetheart, your sister's been through a lot. She just needs your help. One last time." Dad leaned in, voice booming through the screen. "We're talking about a small loan, $120,000. You'll just co-sign. No risk." I stared at them. "No risk for you." Megan sniffled dramatically. "You don't believe in me." "You never did." And I said it, the line that had been burning inside me for years. Belief isn't a bank loan, Megan. Kyle, her loser boyfriend, laughed in the background. She's just uptight. No wonder she's single. I leaned closer to the camera. Better single than surrounded by people who bleed me dry. The silence on their end was so thick I could hear Mom's shallow breathing. You'll regret this, Sarah, Mom snapped. Maybe, I said quietly. But at least I'll regret it on my own dime. And I hung up. That night, the text got cruel. You destroyed this family. We raised you better. You'll come crawling back. I didn't reply. I just started packing. Jake came over with takeout and quiet eyes. He didn't say much, just held me while I cried. Not from sadness, but from release. You didn't say no, he whispered. You finally said yes, to yourself. The next morning, I boarded my flight to Boston. Right before takeoff, my phone buzzed one last time. Mom's message. We won't forget this, I typed back. Neither will I. Then I powered it off. Boston was cold, rainy, quiet. And for the first time, quiet didn't scare me. My apartment was small, 1 bedroom, with white walls and a view of the Charles River. Every bill, every decision, every ounce of peace, finally mine. Months passed. I got promoted, made real friends, and learned what peace sounds like. Sometimes I'd look out the window and remember all the times I said yes when I wanted to scream no. Then one day, Mom left a voicemail. We're fine, sweetheart. Megan found part-time work. Your dad says hi. I didn't call back, but I smiled, because distance had done what love couldn't. It made things kinder. Now when I wake up, I don't flinch at the sound of my phone. I pour my coffee, sit by the window, and whisper to myself, I earned this peace. Because I did. I paid for it, with years of silence, guilt, and exhaustion. And I finally learned, being needed isn't the same as being loved. Real love doesn't drain you. It steadies you. So if you're watching this, and you've ever been the one who holds everyone up, remember, you don't owe your peace to anyone. You just owe it to yourself.